Good morning, Moreh Rabotai. Be'ezrat Hashem, Mincha is going to be 8:10. Please be on time. We'd like to wish a very, very warm Mazal Tov to Ariel Yitzhakov and Josh Shamalov for finishing Siyum Masechet on Masechet Ta'anit. Is role models and examples of what it means to be committed. Every single morning they're here 6:30. They pray Shacharit. They're on time. They pray and then they sit down and they learn. And they're such a shining example of what it means to be committed. Ashreim, they're an example for the future. B'ezrat Hashem, much more of the youth will step up as well, and we'll see that it is possible to go ahead and to have Torah va'avodah at the same time, Torah im derech eretz, and this is a beautiful thing, and the family should be very proud. I'm happy to see the families come out. Igor, nice to see you, and all the rest, Baruch Hashem. It's a beautiful ma'amad in honor of the Mazal Tov, and in honor of the Seudat Mitzvah, as of course the Siyum is going to be in the Young Israel right after the Tefillah. We also skipped Tahanun to respect and to show the chashivut of how important and how prestigious the Torah is. So Mazal Tov to the two families and to the two young men for an incredible, incredible job. And Be'ezrat Hashem, they should continue to see Siyata Dishmaya. Amen ve'amen. The halacha tells us that a person who has little children in his home and it's a little bit cold in the house and he forgot to turn on the heater. And in the Gemara's time, the example was to light firewood, to light an actual fire. But today we have heaters. It is the equivalent because heaters also, many of them, I think all of them, function on a basis of either turning on a fire or coils, electric coils. One of the other is considered to be a fire mideoraita. Is one allowed to tell a goy to turn on the heater in order for children who are a little bit more sensitive to the heat, to the cold? Is a mutar. The poskim writes, Shulchan Aruch writes, that one is allowed to tell a goy even directly to turn on the heater for the sake of the goy. And in the Gemara's time, to actually light a fire for the sake of the children so that they don't end up being too cold. And even if it's not significantly cold, for an adult it would be, no, this is fine. But for a child, even things that for an adult would be acceptable is very sensitive and it's not good. If it's extreme cold, let's say it's about 20 degrees or something like that, and he didn't turn on the heater, then even for adults, you could tell a goy to go ahead and to turn on the heater, because there's a halacha in the Shulchan Aruch, hakol cholim etzed tzina. When it comes to extreme cold, everybody's considered sick, and when it comes to a sick person, you're allowed to tell a goy. But chas v'shalom, for the Jew to do it himself, that would definitely be asur, but to tell a goy would be permitted if it's extreme cold. And as I said, for children, it doesn't even have to be extreme. Even if it's just a little cold, one is permitted because for children, they're more sensitive. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.